more. Did Harry turn these people into symbiotes somehow? This is horrific. How do I stop them without hurting them? These things are brutal. Gonna need Miles' help.
You reach Miles. Tell me something good.
Miles, there's trouble with Harry. He got the suit back, and it changed him. He's turning people into symbiotes somehow. I'm holding my own, but it's like punching molasses. We've got to find a better way to get these things off of people. Call me. Looks like I freed one of them. I gotta find Harry and stop him before this gets worse. Just stay calm. Don't move. You'll be okay. I hope.
Damn.
Did Harry turn these people into symbiotes somehow? This is horrific. How do I stop them without hurting them? Looks like I freed one of them. Just stay calm. Don't move. You'll be okay. I hope. These things are brutal. Gonna need Miles' help.
You reach Miles. Tell me something good.
Miles, there's trouble with Harry. He got the suit back, and it changed him. He's turning people into symbiotes somehow. I'm holding my own, but it's like punching molasses. Gotta find a better way to get these things off of people. Call me. I gotta find Harry and stop him before this gets worse. Sure you're okay? Miles, I need help with these things.
Got your messages. Sorry, I've been looking for my mom. Assume you saw Craven's dead?
What? No.
You think it was Harry?
Maybe. Probably. We've got to stop him.
Okay, I've got an idea. When you were under the influence, certain sounds made you weak.
That bell. But we can't just carry it around.
No, but I've got this mixing app on my phone. I can recreate the bell sonic elements. Then we can use it against Harry and his army.
That's genius. Glad you decided to study music tech.
Feel free to share that opinion with the college acceptance board. What's up, Genki?
There you are. Your mom and I
We were looking for you.
And I was looking for you. I texted you I was okay.
Well, I didn't get it because we've been on the subway, looking for you.
We're glad you're okay. I'll ride with your mom back home. Can you meet us?
Gotta deal with something first, but I'll be there as soon as I can. Okay. Gotta recreate the sound of Craven's bell. What sounds can I use around here? Serious echo chamber. Could come in handy. Perfect. Same shape as Craven's bell. Even if it's a tenth the size. Maybe I can pilot the boat into that hangar. That container looks promising. If I drop it, I'll get some nice resonance. great reverb in here. Yes! Recorded it. Whoa! Symbiotes! How'd they get uptown so fast? Sorry I punched you. Just stay down until I'm done here. Pete was right. These things are fierce. Gotta remember there are people in there. Better finish off this mix before more of them show up. Now to ring the bell.
God damn, that was savage, bro.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Noir?
Not much, just cooking some pasta with Nikita, haha. How are you doing? Wanna go
I'm
on
doing
a-
alright, bro. Just doing some of these missions.
Almost. Need some echo. Plenty of echo in that hangar. There's the engine, but no power. How do I get the bell into that hangar? Yes! Super echo recorded. Almost done. Just need a low frequency boost. With a pulse. Something like... a helicopter's blades. Gotta get up there.
How the fuck am I supposed to record it?
Need to get right up to the rotor. Yes, got it. Oh no, here come more. Where are they coming from?
I love the graphics on this game, dude.
Spider-Man!
Yeah, dude, I want to go on the
Symbiotes
mic.
follow me uptown. Could use your help. I'm on my way. Did you get your sound? Yeah. Now I just need to figure out how to weaponize them. I've got a plan for that. Be there soon.
Alrighty.
No, I was being serious. Yo, what's up, bro?
What up, brother?
Not too much. How have you been, dude?
I'm here.
Ah, it's good to hear.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me
Can you hear me?
Hopefully this'll.
Uh-oh. Is my thing doing...
Come on.
Ah, crap.
Go.
I'm still on the B headset, dude. Hang on a second. Can you hear me now? Shit. Testing.
Whoa. Work. Nice job, Miles. Now let's
Crikey.
save these people. Nice one. Hope you learned your lesson.
Can I do to fix this? Hang on a second. I got an idea.
Noir, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. I just switched controller and switched headset. Oh, I can't hear you no more. I don't know if you're speaking or not. Hang on a second, I got an idea. I'm just gonna come back on the phone because my headset's
Hello?
really. Hello.
Jimmy, is your
Hello,
mic
can you-
muted? Hello?
Can you hear?
Yo,
Ah, crap. My mic is fucked. Hang on a second. I'm coming back on the phone.
I can see the blue box on your name talking, but I can't hear you. What the hell is going on here? Hold on, let me try joining again. Invite me again.
That was dope.
We did it.
I dropped a pin for EMTs. They'll take care of these people.
Good thinking.
Subway is messed up. The train is totally stuck. Like goo on the windows.
Yankee?
For Douglas Circle. There's a bunch of us.
Yankee, we're on our way.
Great.
Get here, mijo. I love you.
Love you too. Why is Harry doing this? Creating all these things.
I don't think Harry's the one doing it. At least not the Harry I know.
Then who is? The symbiote?
Yeah, I'm no expert, but it seems like it's trying to make itself a new home.
Let me try inviting you, Jimmy. Hello? Hi, babe. Jimmy, you there? Huh.
Harry?
Oh, that sounded like a good one.
Harry?
find him later. Right now, we need to save your mom and Genki. Watch yourself!
Harry looks a lot different than you did when you had the suit.
I think that would have been me eventually, if you hadn't saved me.
Gotta check in with Mom and Genki. I'm not answering. We gotta get in there.
We will, as soon as we clear the area.
What if they turned into one of these things?
Don't think about that. Let's just fight these things and get in there.
That's it.
Spider-Man, it's you!
Yeah,
The doors are stuck.
we gotta move these tendrils somehow.
You need to hurry.
Crawl the daddy.
These tendrils are alive. Connected. There's gotta be a central nerve somewhere. Bingo! Let's hit a nerve.
It's pulling back.
But not enough. They're still trying to get into the trains. There's gotta be another nerve cluster around here. Oh, wow. Too big for a single sonic burst. Think we can chain some together?
Yeah, but they'll need time to sync up.
How much time does it need?
Bro, you hear that?
How much time?
A minute? Maybe a little more?
Keep your spidey sense sharp.
Dang bro, I think either I'm having connection errors or my headset is interfering because it's hurting bad low.
Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. It said your mic was talking though. I could usually hear you even if it's just like a little... Holy shit. Even if it's like cutting out a little. Hello?
New hero special coming up. That's good.
Hi, Bubba's.
No, no.
Yeah, I can't hear you, nor...
These things really don't want us here. Stay there. Hey, they're near the heart. That's good. They're getting close to the weapon. Good one.
I'm testing.
I don't like this. They're too close.
Shit.
Nice job!
It's like the universe don't want us to talk to each other. Never.
Hey, Bubba's, look at you rolling around.
Nice. We need to stop these guys now. Those people are counting on us. They're shooting stuff at us.
I know! Just keep moving!
Hey, you. Hello. What's up, baby boy? God, he's getting so freaking big. It's ridiculous.
You started it, I ended it.
Damn, even the phone PS app isn't responding correctly.
I don't know why. What the hell is going on?
I'm doing a restart.
Come on, man. Get up. These things really don't want us here. Tagging in. Heat, they're near the heart.
Hello.
Hello, Jordan.
Hi, Dom.
They're shooting stuff at us! I know! Just keep moving! We need it!
How
I
now
want to work,
Those people are counting on us!
see if I can get that Honda going so I can actually like drive it places to where I have to get things fixed on it. It is inspected, I just don't have insurance or anything on it.
Almost there! Just need one more to sink! Kyle, can you hear me?
No.
How so I sent you $20 so you can get PS Plus again.
We see you. You can do it.
No! Can't be happening!
Wait, what? What? Oh, I will. I'm saying I'm not gonna do it unless I'm ready to drive it.
What? Tell me the situation with the Civic.
Oh, the Civic. Well, there's nothing really, should I say, wrong with it. I don't know if it was shutting off on me after I would like rev it up, and like if I would like take it out, if I put it into neutral and let it rev down, it just dies. But sometimes it won't. It's just confusing. I think I had a bad ground, and my girlfriend's brother helped me with putting a new ground wire in and whatnot.
These things really don't want us here!
And
Pete! They're near the horse! Let me help with that!
yeah, so
Good one!
it's just a stock D15
Valve timing, brother.
valve timing.
Getting close to the weapon!
It doesn't seem like it needs timing though. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Honda problem, mine does the same thing sometimes.
That's good!
Sometimes the
Honda is
throttle
outside
gets
the
stuck.
loss it is.
I don't like this! They're too close! Nice job! Got you, man!
The level's
Shooting
hard.
stuff at us! I know! Just keep moving! We need to stop these guys now! Those people are counting on us! Great! Keep that momentum! Almost there! Just need one more to sink! Kyle!
Jesus Christ, man.
Spider-Man! No!
We got a video chat one of these days while I'm working on it. I can show you. I changed one of those grounds on the car, and now it's not so bad. Hey, baby boy.
When you run idle, does it make a slight ticking sound? Like not a bad one, but one you can still hear.
No, it doesn't make a ticking sound. The only sound that it makes, that after I changed the ground wire, was the alternator belt started like squeaking kind of, but that was nothing serious. Was it a ticking sound or a squeaking sound? It had to be the belt because as soon as I sprayed that shit on, it stopped. It came back then.
Put that in the playbook! Pete!
I wish we could be in the party so I can actually like talk to you better.
Great! Keep that momentum!
Because I can't hear him for whatever reason. Which volume? Oh, Noir, that's why I couldn't hear you, bro. You're right, babe. I turned off the volume on my on my controller. Hold on, join the party again. My controller speaker was all the way down. I'm sorry, bro.
They're getting close to the weapon. Locking your back. That's good.
Hello, hello?
Yo, now I can hear you.
Oh, yes, you can hear me! Yes! Oh, so good to hear you again, brother.
You too, bro. Were you able to hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you the whole time. I was like,
Can I join Phil?
headset's fucked up.
Keep moving.
Uh-oh, is it fucking up?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Caitlin says hi,
scared.
Jimmy and Nikita.
Hello, hello! How are you doing, brother?
Doing great, bro.
Good one. Almost there. I need one more to Miles, can you hear me?
You're doing well too, though?
Yeah, dude. Everything's great. I keep dying, though, in this game, and it's pissing me off.
Oh, that's... I can't even remember which one it was. I played Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1 when I was like 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah, dude, I remember that game. I used to play it too.
Good one.
Yeah.
Hey, they're near the park.
So, and, yeah,
What's that?
if there's no ticking sounds, then I gotta think that it's not the valve.
Nah, bro, it doesn't. It actually sounds really healthy, the engine, if I'm gonna be honest. It's quiet, there's no vibrations or anything on the car.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that you found yourself a good one. There's a lot of poopy ones out there.
It's only a D15, the D15 V2.
Keep that momentum.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's still a killer engine, but what were you thinking of wanting to put in it?
I wanted to put a B series in it, like a B18C, the Type R
B18,
engine.
yeah.
They're shooting
Yeah.
stuff at us. I know. Just keep moving.
Do you think a K series is just a bit too much for what you're doing?
No, actually, if I can get a K series, I could run a stock K series and be have plenty of power.
Yeah, yeah. I run, well, it's not stock, but I run a K series as well. It's just a K20.
The C3.
K20 Z.
It's a Z3.
I think it's a Z3C. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yep. It's like the sport economy one.
Yeah.
And then
My
then there's
friend
the
has one of
24.
those that he races that has a supercharger kit on it. It's fucking sick.
Oh, dude, that's so awesome because I have a lot of friends that are like, dude, you should turbo, and I'm like, dude, I want to supercharge this. It's a fucking K20, dude. How would you not want to supercharge this? And the fact that you just said that, oh, that makes me really happy.
I gotta send you a video of his runs.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But yeah, that's I wanted to do a B series swap where it revs out to 10
To 10?
10,000 RPMs or
Fuck
even
yeah,
9,800. And like I was saying, with the K20 motor, I think it's like 220 horsepower, I believe.
Like a stock one?
Yeah.
212, but yeah, pretty close.
Well, if I can get 220 horsepower in that little car, I would be stoked with that.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
shooting for
You know-
250 horsepower.
I was gonna say, you should try to get up to 250 with those cars. 250 naturally aspirated is perfect.
You were 8.
Yeah, dude, that's all I want. But I feel like it would be really hard to get up to 250 horsepower with a
Can
B
I join
series.
question mark?
No, man, do you know about Honda?
Yeah. I can't run
Definitely get
Honda
yourself-
on mine. Mine's OBD0.
OBD0? Okay. Definitely run Honda. You're gonna need it, for sure.
I don't think I can run that on that, can I?
I'm pretty sure you can find the calibration for it, yeah. You might have to scour the internet for it, but I'm pretty sure you can find the software.
What would Hondata do for that car? I don't know if I'm allowed to run Hondata for the class that I'm trying to run in.
Oh, that could be true, man. If that's the case, definitely double check, because that would make it fucked up for you. Hondata is kind of unfair. It's a little bit unfair, man. For that car, I mean, God, it could do also, especially if you've B-swapped it.
Oh no, if I B-swap, it won't matter then.
You wouldn't want to use Hondata with the B-swap?
No, I would. I'm saying it won't. It won't matter with if I swap the engine. It won't matter because what's it called?
It's calibrated to it already. Yeah.
And also because I'll be in a class where it won't matter.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay, so yeah, if you get that B-swap, definitely gonna want to have the Hondata with it. But yeah, like if you're going naturally aspirated, probably best bet is like AEM intake systems. Something, even short RAM would probably be good. Yeah, Hondata, short RAM. Get a nice, like maybe a exhaust system. Or hell, if you can get your hands on a Mugen, that would be cool. Mugen exhaust or Skunk 2 exhaust. Or even if you know a fabricator, you can get your own exhaust made up.
I love K-Trucks.
Works good too. Bypass the catalytic converter with the flex pipe. Straight up, dude. When you go put new headers on, get that flex pipe instead of the catalytic converter. Get that airflow in. That way the vacuum's higher.
Wait, what did you say about a catalytic converter?
Bypass the catalytic converter with the flex pipe. Take that part of the line out and replace it with the flex pipe onto the headers.
What does that do?
Well, it stops the restriction of emissions from your catalytic converter, filtering it out, and it allows you to increase your vacuum pressure because your exhaust will be higher flow. But if you do that, you have to take the intake into consideration too. You're gonna need some way. You might even need to force induct it at that point. If like you can afford a super, for sure. If you can only afford a turbo, it's still worth it in my eyes. You'll definitely be able to hit that 250 no problem.
I have no catalytic converter on the car. I just welded a straight pipe to it.
You're just straight piping it right now? Okay, that's perfect, dude. Some cars you need a flex pipe because the angle is really awkward, but if you're able to fix a straight pipe, then you're good. You're good. Don't even worry about it. You're already bypassed the catalytic converter, you're fine, dude. That thing will hold you back like crazy.
Cause that thing is fucking dog shit slow.
Yeah, it is gonna feel real slow. That's why when you build up the momentum, it's important to have that turning radius, that rotation, so that way you don't have to brake as much. You can keep the momentum going. That's the trick with those cars. You can't drop too much momentum because they have a hell of a time picking it back up, especially on the inclines. Oh, how the inclines murder those cars, dude. What suspension are you running?
I forgot what kind it is. But it has adjustable. It has the coilovers on. It has adjustable control arms.
There you go. Yeah, adjustable control arms with the coilovers. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need, really. That's good. Dampeners and everything's really good?
Yeah.
Good stuff, okay. Those front-wheel drive cars, man. That torque steer, gotta watch out for that. Gotta have a suspension to compensate.
For sure.
It's cool, man. I love this, that you're actually like doing it for legit. Just don't associate with that.
cutting out again, bro.
Oh no. I was just saying, like, I'm so stoked on you for doing it professionally and like getting on actual events and stuff. And I'm just so used to the stupid fucking street racing stuff. Like, I don't want to associate with that.
I want to get it
you know?
running so I can actually drive it on the road.
Yeah.
I have something. Stand by.
My Civic's it's registered as road legal, but if it were taken under inspection, I would have it taken away from me. Because I did a stage 2 weight reduction on it, I ain't got shit, bro. Like, if I crash on that thing, I'm dead. Like, I'm not gonna be able to survive that, as much as I'd like to think I'm a tough dude, but, like, yeah, no, I wouldn't survive a crash in that thing. And then, yeah, all my emissions bypassing that I've done to it, like, there's so much stuff that's been done to this car to make it not road legal, but it would be great for autocross, like what you're doing. It is really good for it. I mean, I love driving on the roads and getting some quick runs in, but yeah.
I'm doing it for autocross and hill climb.
That's awesome.
Autocross is cheap, bro.
I just gotta get my shit.
Yeah, of course.
I can doing that and too and stuff, but yeah, just trying to avoid kind of bullshit, man. It's bullshit, man. Like, at all.
Gotta be careful.
You just don't know. Yeah, dude, you just don't know. You don't know if there's gonna be a pedestrian or an animal or a vehicle or whatever. And it's like, and then if you get caught and you like didn't hurt no one or anything, nothing went wrong, yet you still committed to it, and then you get caught by a cop, like, you lose everything. You gotta take like driving course, you lose your license, which you gotta pay for like a lot in order to get it. Just, yeah, just like everything can go wrong for you and make you never drive like again. So it's not worth it, man. Just to go, what, like 20 miles per hour fast as usual, like, pfft, yeah, fuck that. And take it to the track. At least if I crash at the track, it's just me, you know, not harming anybody else.
True.
That's the thing that scares me the most, is like some person that wanted nothing to do with it getting caught up in the way and getting crashed into. Like, that's not fair, man, and I don't want to be responsible for something like that.
Caitlin just says 10 points.
10 points?
10 points if you hit someone.
Oh my fuck god. Caitlin, you're awesome. Yeah, that's hilarious. 10 points. You get bonus points if it's on a Sunday. Yeah, man.
Am I allowed to
Street
join?
racing not worth it. Car meets aren't even the same anymore. They're like takeovers now, and I just, it's so ugly.
You can't do shit anymore.
No, it's just... sad, man. Because I came from a car culture back in the day when going out to meets was like more of a private thing. Like, you had to be invited, and then you like meet the people who would give you all sorts of info on stuff. Nowadays, people just pretend like they know what they're talking about, and they're just talking out their asses.
For real.
It's like, dude, for real, man. Like, almost everybody. Like, I used to get kind of nervous knowing my specs and shit like that going into car meets. Now it's like, I feel like a fucking guru because most of these people have no idea what they're talking about. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I'll be right back. No, I've dished it out. I just have to put the controller down. Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back, homie.
Already on it.
Yeah, you take care of the team. I'll take care of
Nope.
There we go. To this side. I'll try and save it. That's kind of it's damaged at the moment.
Use your weapon!
I'll let you
Do some snooping. Hope you deleted your search history, fellas.
Whenever I leave you,
Yeah, of course.
even if it's like 3-4 bites.
I mean, it'd be nicer if you leave me a little more than a couple bites.
Really? What do you know that I don't?
Like looking at that, we can see what that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
No, not cheese. Pepper. Like it's missing color. It's missing contrast. There we go.
Was that the only pasta bowl?
Nope, they're in the welcome. With some fresh oregano on top. It's bolognese this time. Alright, I'm back. Got some bologna for the bolognese.
Caitlin doesn't like bologna in her bolognese.
Caitlin doesn't like bolognese?
She doesn't like bologna in the bolognese.
Oh, doesn't like bologna in the bolognese. Oh, that's bologna, man. I like fried bologna sandwich on everything. Have you ever had fried bologna sandwich pizza before?
No.
Me neither. I just thought of it, and it's kind of horrific to think of, and I wish I never thought of it, to be honest. Hey, Dedka.
No.
Fried bologna pizza.
I heard. I don't want to go.
What if it's a Hawaiian pizza, but instead of just regular ham, it's fried bologna?
No, thank you.
No? Okay. Fried ham on Hawaiian pizza.
Why are you?
We've learned Sergei, also known as Craven,
Too funny.
has been brutally murdered by
Plus, the original joke was a fried bologna sandwich pizza.
the horrendous behemoth behind the
Are you trying to make me vomit?
Nope, but it just randomly came into my mind, so thought it sounded kind of funny. What else could there be? Like
No sign of Harry.
Puttanesca sushi.
Ew.
I see what I did there. Yeah.
Please don't let friends eat tainted meat.
Yeah. Rice was even like, ah.
That's a lot. Every day without
Sushi in the style of the whore.
Yeah. Oh, it's so bad.
I need to find Harry and save him.
Oh, so how about on that Civic? I went over it, looking over everything, and how I found out I had adjustable control arms is because one wheel was fully negative camber and one wheel was like fully positive. So I looked at it and it was all the bolts on that where you could make the adjustments were loose.
You do?
All the bolts on the header were loose. All the bolts on the mid pipe are loose. Oh my goodness, dude, this car is just.
Editor.
Oh, it sounded like a big job.
It wasn't really like it was like a big job. It's like, what if I didn't check that stuff? I would have been fucked in the middle of
Like this.
driving.
Oh, God,
you know?
yeah, you would have broke down or something. Something would have fell off.
So I was like, what the hell, man? This guy just left me with whatever he was working on. He just didn't care
Get fired from the
to put it
bugle.
back
Like
together.
I think I got a promotion.
did he even tell you what he was in the middle of when he sold it to you?
No, no.
I hate it when they do that.
I
It's
didn't
like, dude,
even
just tell
care.
me. I don't
I
mind.
didn't care about the engine or anything because I
Mhm.
knew at one point I was gonna swap it anyway. But now that I know the engine runs fine,
Hang on, someone's
like whatever, I'll just run this engine.
Yeah.
Promise me you'll stay away
So
from him,
yeah,
okay?
If you take care of that engine, it's good upwards of 100,000 miles.
how much?
800,000.
That's nuts.
Yeah, dude. But that's when your block is going to crack around that time
Come on, MJ.
because it's been
Pick up.
cooked for too long.
Hey, it's MJ. You can leave a message, but why would you? If it's important.
I don't know. I wanna put a K20 in it, or maybe how much does a K24 have in power stock?
A K24?
Yeah,
That's like, oh,
Anxious? Panicked?
what year are we talking?
I don't know. I don't
We're
know what
talking
cars they
more
come in.
modern. They're pretty much in a lot of the like sedan type R's, but
200 HP or more.
What'd you say, bro?
older ones are a little weaker than the newer ones. I'll say that much. The newer ones also come with like turbos adapted built in, so you don't have to calibrate it or anything. But the old ones, I think they were pulling about 230.
Damn, dude.
MJ, where's Harry?
Pete, you look tense. Coffee?
That was kind of the standard for the K20. K20A was a little stronger. That got up to about 220.
The world a better place every.
The K20A?
Yeah.
I think that's the one I was thinking about getting.
That's, if you're looking for performance, go for that one. If you're looking for economy and transit, then take the K20 Z3 for sure.
I wonder how the K20A would do with a supercharger. How much does a supercharger bring the horsepower up to?
It depends how much pressure you introduced. Obviously, higher pressure is going to create higher horsepower. It's going to affect your torque as well. But got to have that crank to go with it too, especially if you're doing high pressure.
We need to get that thing off you.
Good tires will be important too, or else getting the power to the ground is going to be really challenging. You'll have to use all your driving expertise in order to manage that.
Oh.
But that's okay, because that's what Yokohamas are for, are Falcons.
I like Falcon tires.
Yeah, Falcon is awesome. Fuck yeah. Yeah, K20A would be really, really awesome for Matt.
I don't know what I would have to change in the car in order to get that K20A to fit in there and freaking run and whatnot.
Well, what did you say yours was again, currently?
A D15, so I'd have to change all the wiring, all the fuel pump.
Yeah, you'd have to change the fuel pump, you'd have to change the wiring, you'd have to probably relocate the engine mounts.
Let her go.
What else would you have to do? How's your wheel bearings? Pretty good?
For the most part, they seem fine.
Cool. Those can hold you back quite a bit too if they're old and shitty. The friction and the resistance can harm your engine too. Harder than it has to. Japanese cars are interesting. They can go a really long time without maintenance because of their design, but they work much better if you do maintain them.
I'm done talking. Done
Whereas like the German engines, like you have to maintain them, or else they just start to go poop. And they've stated that too, many times.
About me? MJ, what do you mean?
I think that's how they make most of their revenue in the shop.
MJ, just talk to me.
I'm done talking.
Yeah, it's like with the German, it's like precision engineering, but it has to be well maintained, so they make a lot of money in the shops and stuff. Whereas like the Japanese method was to have like durable engineering and massive, like an abundance of product. So like a lot more cars on the road, a lot more affordable cars. That's why Toyota's like #1 in the world right now, because of the Prius. That thing will go for so long. It's ridiculous. You don't even have to maintain it really, and it'll go for a ridiculous amount of time. And there's just so many of them. They're so easy to buy. I think you even get a tax break on insurance from driving one because of their safety features.
On which cars?
On the Prius. All the Prius models. That's Toyota's claim to fame, at least. It's the Prius.
Huh.
That's where they make their money, is selling that car. Not so much doing shop work, because their cars are super durable. Most Japanese cars are super durable. But it's the sheer amount of them out there, that's where they're making their money. Whereas the German cars, you see less of them out there, but they are, where they make their money is doing speed upgrades or maintenance or other things like that.
I'm done talking. Done begging for validation from you, from anyone.
The American method is kind of interesting because it's like a combination of both of those things. It's like mass production and still going to need shop time in there too, because they're not 100% durable like that. They like their big horsepower, big torque. It's kind of hard on the car itself, right? So.
Oh, my Mustang took a shit on me.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I have no clue, to be honest with you.
Is it just like pooping itself right now or something?
No.
What's happening with the car? What did it do to you?
Honestly, I really couldn't tell you. I drove it out of the driveway.
Yeah.
And drove it down the hill in neutral. As soon as I put it into gear, it just chirped the tires and all the lights started flashing on the car.
You were moving in neutral?
Yeah.
Try to avoid that. If you can.
Why is that?
Really hard. It's really hard on the transmission.
Oh shit. Hopefully.
Yeah. And the clutch.
In a manual?
So like, yeah, in a manual. Because like what happens is when you have it in neutral and the engine isn't engaged to the transmission, you have the transmission free spinning while you're moving, and if it doesn't have anything to hold it back essentially or keep it in time, then it usually overheats, and it gets the oil, the tranny fluid burns up really fast, and the clutch fluid too, because the clutch is also spinning.
I did not know that. Is that actually a thing, or are you fucking with me?
No, my uncle just made a joke about blinker fluid, so I was just kind of laughing at that, but no, yeah, it is a real thing, it's a real thing. You can definitely check it out, look it up. It's, neutral is good when you're at a stop, when you're not moving. If you're at the lights or whatever and you put it into neutral, it's actually beneficial because then you're not holding down the clutch pedal. So you're not engaging the clutch. Every time you push in that clutch pedal, burns a little bit of the clutch oil. At a stoplight, and you've got your clutch pressed in, and say you're just sitting in first or whatever, but your clutch is in, that's going to burn your clutch oil a lot faster. So if you actually pop it into neutral and just sit there on the brakes with your car neutral and your foot's off of the clutch, it'll do wonders for your driving length and be able to stay out of the shops for longer periods of time. Less clutch. Yeah, absolutely. Less clutch damage and stuff. Do you rev match when you downshift?
It does it automatically.
It does automatically? Okay, cool. Then you're good. I have to do it manually with my Honda because of the year it came out, but yeah, have to rev match automatically, manually. Have to bring up the RPMs before I let out the clutch, or else it'll like use the synchronizer to bring up the clutch to speed, and that again burns more oil, at least on my end. If you've got a dual clutch system or whatever, then you're fine. It'll do it for you. Yeah. And yeah, yours is like a 2016 or something?
2023.
Yeah, dude, it's fine. Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about that stuff at all.
Yeah, dude, it's
And
just...
if I'm not mistaken, you don't have to sit, like, you don't have to worry about holding in the clutch.
What'd you say?
You know how I told you about when you're like and you put it in neutral and stuff like that?
Yeah.
To save the clutch oil? With the newer models you don't have to do that anymore. So you can just sit there with the clutch and it automatically does it for you. It realizes that you're not moving and then it just auto does it. It's like, runs on a similar function where the car's like, the engines turn off to save fuel at a stop, but then as soon as you let off the brakes the engines come back on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same kind of idea, but it works on your clutch instead. But yeah, if your car's that new, you don't have to worry about that. It's just going to do it automatically for you when you come to a complete stop.
Yeah, I don't know why every single light came on in the car though.
That to me tells me the catastrophic hazard, like something was going very wrong. That tells me that the car is trying to warn you, like, explicitly about something. Like, usually when your dash is going crazy like that, something bad is happening in your car. It'd be good to identify that sooner than later.
Oh yeah, it's at the shop. It's all under warranty.
Yeah, cool. It's already at the shop? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Good stuff. Because, yeah, you know, when that happens, that's scary. That's scary. One time it got so hot, I was sitting at the intersection in the Civic, and the fucking thing just straight up turned off on me. Because my fucking valve timing needs to be recalibrated. It got too hot, couldn't breathe properly, didn't know how to inject the pistons properly, and it just straight up, it just died on me. I'm like, had to turn it back on. Scary. Luckily I was still at a red, but yeah, it just straight up just turned off on me. RPMs just kept dropping and dropping, and then it just fucking died. Only ever happened when it was too hot, though.
Spider-Man! That's not fair! People need me! You know that!
You can't beat this bitch up.
Look how it's doing with you!
I can still fix this! I always do! We always do!
I always come second! I live in your shadow where my... Make it stop! Make it stop! I live in your shadow where my dreams turn to dust! That is the truth!
What are you saying? You do make a difference! What you do matters! I know you're in there!
You can't stop us!
What's your favorite gear in the Mustang?
Like to do pulls?
Just in general. What's your most used gear? What's your favorite gear to get shit done with?
I think fourth gear is like the longest gear, and gets the speed like crazy.
Yeah, that would be a good gear. Is it 6 speed or 7?
6.
6, yeah. Is it paddle shifters, or do you actually have the stick?
Stick. Sit in. Yeah, 4th gear I can go to 145 or something like that.
Ah, that's awesome, buddy. Oh, man.
I don't know
That's
if you go
awesome.
by kilometers an hour, but that was miles per hour.
Yeah, I can do both. I was just thinking, man, like, that's literally... That's as much as my car can pull in its in 5th gear. Like, that's its top speed. Because as soon as you pop it into 6, it just starts losing everything. Because that's kind of like a highway gear. It's like the final gear.
Yeah, 6th gear is useless for me too.
Yeah. I've never used 6th gear in an application of, like, sport driving at all. Yeah, between 2 and 5. 3rd gear is my favorite gear on the Civic, at least.
I like 3rd gear.
I really like 3rd gear a lot. It's versatile. When there's lots of corners, it's a great gear.
Oh my god. What, babe? Yeah.
When you're doing high revs and you shift from like 2nd to 3rd, can you still spin your wheels?
Not really, to be honest.
Not
Oh,
really?
yeah, Caitlin says they chirp.
Yeah, they chirp, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good for. Yeah, mine does that too. If I'm driving high rev and I go from 2nd to 3rd and I keep pushing, it'll chirp at me like. It's so much fun.
I'm sorry, MJ. I was wrong. You don't have to trust me. But please.
Driving the Subaru Forester is a lot of fun. It's like driving like a cart on rails, you know? That all-wheel drive system feels really cool.
But let's handle this MJ's way. Let me help you fight this.
Fucking thing's like 5,000 pounds, so it doesn't really go fast or anything, but it's very fun to cruise around in. Comfortable drive.
I gotta restart.
If I can get my job at the dealership going here and make enough, like I really, like I know this sounds ridiculous, especially with knowing what I know, but for some reason, I've got a hard-on for Durangos.
You want a Durango?
Yeah. Like either like one, like I'd prefer the Hemi one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Instead of like the Hellcat one.
Dude, I'm not even gonna bullshit. I got my ass kicked on the track by a Durango.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty intense, bro. Out of the whole catalog for Stellantis, I thought the Durango was probably the coolest thing they had. And that topped all of the Alphas, the Fiats, all the Chryslers, all the Dodge, all the Ram, all the Jeep, everything, man. I was just like, the Durango is fucking awesome. As long as it comes with either the Hemi or... Actually, no, probably just straight up the Hemi, dude, because the Hellcat... It's expensive to maintain, I'll just say that. Same with the Demon, dude. But the Hemi, that's nice. That's a nice Dodge. Give you fucking a Durango with a Chrysler engine in it. When they were trying to sell the Chargers after they discontinued the Dodge engines for Challengers and Chargers, they were trying to sell Chargers and Challengers with the Chrysler 3.7 in it, the Pentastar. And I was like, oh no, guys! Like, people are gonna find out so fast. This is gonna blow up in our faces so bad. And it did. It did. So once people started figuring out they're building these new Chargers and Challengers with a Jatco transmission, like a CVT, and the Pentastar
CVT.
3.7. Yeah, dude.
People say the CVTs are like temporary transmissions.
Yeah, dude. They were coming built with CVTs by Jatco, which is like the worst CVT brand, and they're putting them in their Challengers and Chargers and stuff like that. And they're putting the Pentastar 3.7 instead of any Dodge product. It's all Chrysler, dude. It's just a Chrysler dressed up with Dodge body. But it's just like when I figured that out and I did all the spec research, and then I'm still working at the place at this time, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, guys, this is bad. This is so fucking bad. I'm like, how are we supposed to sell this, dude? We're like selling a lie. And but now I look back, I'm like, that the money to be made, and like, it's just like, I just have to put aside my petty differences and just sell the damn thing. I gotta get that money, bro. Sell the damn car, it doesn't matter. Like, if you didn't do enough research to know not to buy a Dodge or Chrysler thing, then you deserve to own one. Oh. There. Oh, it's their history now. Neon, yeah. Yeah. When SRT took them over, they got a lot better, but oh, fucking hell, man. Dodge Neon? Oh, the big bubble wheels, man. I'll never forget. Big bubble wheels. I remember, yeah. I remember it being like a pretty fun car to be in, but I also remember a lot of times being broken down on the side of the road with Dad and being like, what the fuck? It was always some stupid ass thing too, like the dash stopped working so we couldn't tell how much gas we had, or like the windshield wiper starts going when you try to use the turning signal, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking stupid. The dumbest shit. No reason. Yeah. Oh, that too. What else fucking... Oh, the faulty flywheel. They're just on the manuals, they fucking had the shitty flimsy flywheel that would snap. Head gasket, yeah. That's, well, North American automotive manufacturing is not great with head gaskets, I noticed it. That's what I was saying, like the kind of the combination of the two styles, like the European and the Japanese style combined, is kind of makes the North American style. It's like yes, durable, but like so much power to go with it that it makes it kind of undurable. At least back traditionally speaking. Nowadays it's a lot different nowadays. But that's if you're getting authentic shit. If you're getting that Mexican stuff, like the Chrysler Challenger or whatever, yeah, you're gonna be in the shop all the time, just trying to fix stuff.
Fucking shit.
Yeah. And it seems like it's, yeah.
Don't feel special
Yeah.
My mother-in-law's
Did you hear him?
Jetta.
He said, I prefer German engineering. My girlfriend would love him right now.
Yeah.
Most of it was original.
Right. And like, so to speak, the Jetta Mark II and Mark III were like tanks on wheels, straight up. Because I remember, I think I shared this story once before about my friend's Jetta that was, I think, like 700,000 kilometers and leaking all over the place, still would start in minus 40 and drive. I mean, you know, he crashed it into a snowbank because it didn't turn so good, but we were able to get it back out and keep going, but it still turned on and we got there, so yeah, it was good.
2000s Rabbit?
Yeah.
Or no,
Mid 2000s.
they set it up.
Oh, Lord.
scenario.
Ema join.
Oh, rolls, yeah.
And they designed it.
You just want to stay the stronger half.
This bitch keeps grabbing
Right.
me.
And they sent it
You
through
just
the
want to
wall.
stay the
Yeah.
stronger half.
Rolls out of it.
Before it started to...
Stop. Make it stop.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, they were good for incorporating that, and now like everybody does that, and it's just hidden inside of the chassis. And it's really good because I remember like learning about that, about all of the like Stellantis products and how they're like all now reinforced with crossbars and the roll cage and everything. And you just can't see it. They've even got it like on the sedans, the bar going up between the doors and everything. Like, they've really caged it in and made it strong. And the breakaway engine goes straight down instead of into you. So when you crash into something, people used to get like fucking split in half by engines and stuff coming in to the dash. And now what happens is it goes down. It's supposed to drop down purposefully so that you drive over it instead of into it and crush yourself. So they've done a lot of things. And then they've got I can't remember what the fabric's made out of, but they've got like basically like a fire smotherer for the engine just in case, which I don't think, well, at least not the models I was looking at would be capable of doing such a thing, but Hellcats and stuff, yeah. Tesla. That would make more sense if they had it like over the batteries, but this was like an engine bay cover kind of thing. Yeah.
You just want to stay the stronger half. Don't.
I hope they're doing better, because they were having some issues there.
You just want to stay
Yeah, oh yeah, I know, right? Or the Fiero or whatever. Fuck, dude.
You're stronger than me in so many ways.
My dad has a Fiero.
Is it the second gen or the first gen?
I don't know which gen it is, but it has a Corvette LS1 engine swapped into it.
Oh, okay, it's fine then. It doesn't matter what generation. If it got an LS swap, it's fine. But yeah, the OGs, the first generation Fieros, they're bad for lighting up just randomly. Fucking be driving down the road and all of a sudden you start smoking and flames start billowing out the back and you're like, oh, because they had the engine in the back, man. It was a cool idea, but they didn't do it properly. Yeah, they didn't think it through all the way. I have high hopes for Tesla. I'm not like anti-electric vehicles. I just think that there should be a healthy balance of both because we just don't have the infrastructure to support all electric. But I think like how they're making like specialty electric vehicles that are like for instance the sports cars that are super fast. I think that's cool. But as like a main feature, at the moment it doesn't make sense. We need like 10 giga towers to support that. And that's just in the States. It's cool though, faster than they've ever been. They keep getting faster.
Isn't what you want.
Yo, Rise.
Yep.
You ever consider playing GTA? We could get motorcycles and be outlaws.
I think I have it, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't think.
Man, if you did, it'd be really fun to game with you. I've got all sorts of random bullshit we could do. There's like the well, I mean the ocean's really cool and all the boats that you can get, but there's the dirt bikes, like doing jumps off the backcountry mountains and stuff, and the submarine is pretty cool too. Yeah, the motorcycles are really fun. I like kind of getting people's attention with the air horn, and then I'll make them chase me around while I'm on the motorcycle, and I'll like go upstairs and stuff like that. And they'll have a car, and they'll be at the bottom of the stairs honking at me. It's so funny, bro. Or like I'll somebody.
Do that with a sniper rifle, and when they're sitting there honking, just start
Popping them off. Oh my god. I'll shoot flares at people just to fuck with them. What the hell was that? Oh my god. The fireworks is funny too. Shooting fireworks at people is hilarious. It's like
When is GTA 6 supposed to come out, do you know?
I think it's supposed to come out in the spring of 2025. So not too far, like about a year from now, it'll be out. I'm hoping. You know those guys, they're always fucking shit up. Their release dates and everything. Oh, there's too many glitches. We gotta postpone.
I wonder if I can get the Honda ready for an autocross this year.
I saw you.
I bet
And Harry.
you probably could for like August, eh?
I don't know, bro.
I think you could do for August.
Hold on. What else I have to do is I need wheels, tires. I gotta fix the suspension, and I don't know how to adjust coilovers. Like, I know how to adjust them, but I don't know how to get them dialed in to the way I need them. Like yours, I don't know how to make them stiffer. I gotta find out how to make yours stiffer. I know it has the damping adjustment, but I don't think it's a damping adjustment that needs to be done.
Hey, can you get my text?
I'm trying to think.
This is bad, man. Head in there now.
Yeah, sorry.
What could you do to tighten it up?
I'll be there soon.
Do you think this is Harry?
It has to be. I just saw him in Queens.
It sucks, dude, too, because like we're so far away from each other. I can't even be like, yo, give me like 20 minutes. I'll be over there and we'll take a look at it.
Right, man? That would be so cool.
Hey.
I said that would be so cool.
I know, dude. Yeah. Hey, man. You want to help me fucking adjust the suspension? Yes. I'll be there in like 20 minutes.
Or, hey, man, you want to race with me at an autocross?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Morales. You, make it home safe?
Yeah.
I was just, you know, I wanted to make sure.
We're fine. And Peter, we're fine.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty cool, man. It would be really cool.
Trust me. I'll be on my best behavior.
You'd better be. Now go help my son.
I'll bring the pasta.
No, I'll bring the pasta.
Oh yeah, that's true. You'll bring the pasta. And then I'll look at my pasta and be like, oh, one day.
One day.
Until then, I'll just keep making pasta every day until I figure it out.
More Marco memories scattered all over New York.
That's funny.
Dude, you probably cook some fucking banging pasta.
I'm pretty good at green eggs and ham.
What?
I'm pretty good at green eggs and ham.
No, I heard you, but I've never heard of that.
It's silly. It's like a Dr. Seuss's book. Green eggs and ham.
Oh, samurai. Oh.
Yeah, green eggs and ham. Dr. Seuss, the original MC. Oh god.
Apparently they were using this place as shelter. We'll get them out safe and sound.
Kendrick Lamar got like an iced out portrait of Dr. Seuss hanging up above his fucking executive chair. Dr. Seuss sitting in front of a pile of yayo like Tony Montana. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking fun.
There's an emergency exit up there. Let's go.
My ears are ringing. Someone's talking shit.
It's probably Dominici.
He's in the party.
No, I'm just. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. No, I've actually. Me and Dom have been hanging out now and then. He's got no
How
PS
do
Plus.
you
So
know I was in the party?
Dude, I heard you talk when you first came in. I just thought you said
I
that
left
you were.
and then I just came back and I had the microphone full 0%, girl. Wow.
No, man, you came in and you said that you weren't gonna say much. And then
No,
you were just quiet.
I said I entered the wrong party because when I entered the other one, I discovered there's people in it, but they 100% dead. Nobody talking in that party, and I said,
Oh, weird.
I'm bored.
Well, good to talk to you again, Dominici. How you doing, Dom?
Good. Right now I'm over here doing some Nürburgring lap times. Just having some fun.
So it'll still let you play single?
Yeah.
Weird, man.
You go offline, you just need to disconnect your internet, you do.
What the hell?
So if you want to go to multiplayer, then you need to PlayStation Plus and the internet. But you just need the internet if you want to get access to like everything else.
Like, I thought without the internet or PS Plus, all you could access was music now.
By the way, how's it going, guys? It's been quite some time since we talked.
We're working on it.
I didn't know you were able to join parties without PlayStation Plus either.
That's one crazy thing.
Dominici, your mic do be a little quiet. Kind of hard to hear you, bro.
Nah, man, hold up. Well, let me tune the mic because I put it really
just a little bit, man.
because yeah.
That's cool, man. I'm not saying start yelling or whatever. Just
I'm not gonna yell. I'm just trying to talk really quietly.
Yeah,
Hold
you're
up,
right.
let me.
Oh, that's a big ass fucking.
It's good. Okay, we're fine.
Are you still playing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do kind of playing Spider-Man. Now he gonna be 1v1ing all the little Venom minions of his.
I've been looking at different video games, trying to find some more super games. Oh god.
What?
Oh no. No, they're getting him. Oh.
Oh, Deca Nikita has a PlayStation account. That's cool.
Sorry, buddy.
I mean, I didn't know Nikita had a PlayStation account. She sent me a request on PlayStation.
Yeah, she's got her own account. She doesn't use it as much. We just kind of tag together on mine. I've kind of readjusted it so that we both just use it now. But cool. Yeah, no, she had her own account too for a little bit.
What's the plan here, Lee? Find Spider-Man.
And she likes to play GTA though.
I love you. Why barbecue's coming over here on my side? No, not like that. Turn around and.
I heard what you guys were talking about Rice's Honda.
Yeah, man, we're just having
not
a
gonna
fun chat
lie.
about it.
You just need 200 horsepower because the Honda just doesn't weigh that much. So you good.
Yeah, like you'll definitely have 200 horsepower stock for sure. But
yeah, I have like 90 right now.
Yeah.
Only 90? 190 or 90? How much?
Probably 90 because it's a 1.5.
Damn. My
Okay,
man's slower than a Miata. God damn. Wait, no?
Well, they're probably actually about equal. I've done a lot of testing, and what I've noticed is a lot of cars, like, well, not a lot of them, pretty much all of them, for the first little bit, they all have the same rate of acceleration, I noticed. Like, IRL. Like everybody that's flooring it, like they're pretty much accelerating at the same rate until you get to like
Top speed.
middle of second gear or the start of third gear, then you really start to notice the torque difference. But for the most part, yeah, most cars like off the line can pull pretty much the same. So like if a Miata and his current Civic were to line up and take off against each other, they for the most part would probably do the exact same thing. They would just feel slightly different because one's rear wheel and one's front wheel, but otherwise it'd pretty much perform the exact same way. I don't think it'd be any faster or slower. I think that would just come down to driver technique and stuff like that. But yeah, but if he had that 200, he would be set, right? But if he had that 250, he would just have that little extra competitive edge to get out of the corners a little better and to get a bit more top end at the end of the straights. And like that's really all it's gonna do. But it's all about maintaining your momentum, trying to keep your speed up. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to find yourself having to brake too much or slow down too much.
I'm known for driving slow cars fast.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to squeeze everything out of a slower car for sure.
No way, I discovered, I think I might have found my first car in the future, like the first proper one.
Like your first realistic ride?
Yeah,
like you're gonna learn how to drive on instead?
I discovered
what do you think?
When I was a little boy, my dad used to own a 2004 Honda Accord, the coupe. It had the NSX motor, the 3-liter V6 VTEC engine.
The coupe had the sedan engine in it?
Yeah, I think
which one was it?
The coupe V6 model of the Accord in 2004. It had the NSX motor in it from the 91. Cool. It was really cool. You can get them in a manual as well.
And it's in an Accord?
Yeah, it's in an Accord. You can get them in coupe.
Does it have to be the coupe, or it can be the sedan as well?
No, I think this is only for the coupe, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Usually coupes they're like performance tier, like they will use coupes for the performance vehicles.
Trim package version.
Yeah. Well, at least they used to. Nowadays, they've found a way to balance the car so that you can have a sedan perform as well as a coupe. It don't matter no more.
I think the car company trying to how do I say this? Fake the insurance companies, because when you have a coupe, they think, oh, it's two-door, that means it's fast. Or like, that looks fast.
They don't look at it quite like that. They look at them, they don't quite look at it like that as much as they look at like the size of the vehicle, how much it weighs, how old it is, and then the reputation that comes with said vehicle, and then that's how they determine your premiums and shit like that. Because like if you have a sedan, you got more weight, it's more dangerous to others, whereas a coupe is more dangerous to yourself. It's just different,
Yes.
Trucks are like a whole different story. Like they're big, they're very dangerous to others.
Yes, very dangerous. And also, there's been rumors that the truck, right? They somehow not banning them. Meanwhile, they're banning a K-truck, right? One of my favorite vehicles. Oh, and they're banning it because it's dangerous and all, right? I understand it has no airbags really in them, but you can see better. That's one thing.
I know you can see better, but think about this, Dom. You're sharing the road with a bunch of like torpedoes, and you're in like a tiny little wagon. You're.
I'm gonna get rear-ended. You're gonna see me say bye bye.
That's one of those vehicles that's not a danger to others as much as it's a danger to you. And if you're surrounded by really, really heavy vehicles and something goes wrong, like you'll lose your life, bro. Like it's not like in Asia where you're surrounded by other like-sized vehicles, and if you get into an accident with one, it'll be a little thing, and you'll both probably be okay, or someone might get hurt or something. But if you take like like SUV and crash it into one of those little Tinka trucks or whatever, like, dude, you're gonna die, man. I know they're
Don't
really
worry.
cool and all, but yeah, you won't be able to survive something like that,
Don't
unfortunately.
worry, I'm gonna grab the Volvo. What was it?
Yeah, you know, that
The
makes more sense. Get like a
tank?
wagon or something. Yeah, get a wagon. Wagons
The
are cool.
Volvo 240 estate wagon. When someone rear-ends me, I don't have a single scratch on it.
Yeah. If you, Sorry, I was just watching... I'm watching Rise right now, and he's just beating me.
Yeah, I'm also watching that one. It looks...
He's
he
just ripping.
kind of 1v1ing everybody right now.
Yeah. Like, dude, just... Look at this!
Yeah.
I can't even keep track of what he's doing. He's doing so much. Anyways,
Yes.
yeah, you know, I think, like, for you, dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think you'd be well off in something like, what do they call those things, like, Honda Fit? Dude, a Toyota Prius. I know it's not, like, a fast car, and it's not really nice looking and sporty and
Hear me
stuff,
out.
but think about the money you're gonna save.
It's a good car. The
It is
Prius,
a good car.
it's a meme car, remember?
Yeah, but it's also the most sold car in the world. In all
So
of
that means
history.
I can find parts easily.
You not only can find parts easily, they're dirt cheap and they last a long time, bro. And you don't have to maintain them, like, religiously. They're designed to be not taken care of because when they thought about designing it, they were like, oh, you know, people aren't going to take care of these vehicles, so we need to make them in such a way that they can handle being abused. And they do, man. The cabs use them, like, Uber and DoorDash, like, oh, so many people use it for all sorts of stuff, bro. Government officials use it to get between buildings. It's just, like, huge. Pizza delivery, you name it, bro. So good economically on gas, but if you get something like that and you have something practical, that's something you can build off of, so that way you can get, like, say, a better job. You can make more money doing something that you can travel to that you couldn't walk to before. Like, maybe working at a mine or something, you know, dude? So, like, you can get out there, it gives you mobility, and you can afford it. And if you get something, like, sporty and stuff like that as your first vehicle, you won't be able to afford the maintenance and keep it going as a normal daily car. And you won't have that opportunity to have those jobs, right? So I think it's really important to get something, like, practical. Yeah, start with something practical that you can build off of. And then when you make that money, then get a bunch of
I need to go, sadly. It's, like, about to be 12 a.m.
Yeah, no worries, brother. It was good chatting with you again. I hope you take that advice to heart, man. Don't worry about getting a cool vehicle first.
Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get on.
Yeah, dude. We'll always be around.
Yeah.
Just shoot us a message.
I told you what I was doing.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
Take care, bro.
Maybe figure out if I can get the Honda on the road legally.
If we clear this out,
It shouldn't take too much to get to that point.
What'd you say, man? No, I don't have the Subaru legally because I just forgot to put insurance on it.
Subaru.
I love my Subaru.
You have a Subaru?
Yeah. My Impreza, the hatchback. In fourth, and what happened?
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know you had a Subaru.
Yeah, I woke that car up. It's not being cut around building up all that carbon. I drive that car.
I love the balance of the flat four, but I hate how it feels to drive it. Like, not in terms of handling. It feels great handling wise. Oh, but it just feels horrible accelerating.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
Oh,
it kills me when I have my foot on the floor and it doesn't want to go, but it just keeps screaming for no reason.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and it just
But I gotta admit, I think it's faster than Honda.
It definitely is, dude. I'm driving a 5,000-pound Forester, and it's definitely faster than my SI. Way faster. And
No
I'm not
way.
talking about sheer speed. Yo, yeah, bro. I'm not talking about sheer speed. This thing, I can make this thing dance like an elephant on a ball, bro. This thing is cool. It may be 5,000 pounds, but I probably freak some people out, dude. I can make this thing move, and I trust it way more than the Civic, man. Having that trust allows me to get that little more out of it than I could with the Civic. With the Civic, I always felt like I was going to lose the rear. I just always felt like I was going to lose the rear.
Did you ever try changing the sway bars?
Man, all I did was intake and exhaust and computer upgrades and weight reduction, but I haven't touched suspension. My brakes they're good normal brakes, but they're not performance brakes, so I need to get that swapped in. My rims and my wheels, well, no, my tires I need new tires now. These are pretty much bald. I had semi-slicks by Mirage on them before, but they were soft, and they only lasted like a couple months. Now my car just needs a new starter, though. Once I get it started again, I get going with it. I know a tuning shop in the next town over that I need to take it to get it done.
Is it for sure the starter, though?
Yeah. I took quite a bit of it apart to diagnose it, and I identified that the alternator is starting to go, and I don't know how much. I'm probably just going to get that replaced when I do the starter too. But yeah, the starter is not receiving any kind of voltage at all.
You can do all that work yourself, though, can't you?
Definitely. I just need to buy a starter and an alternator. That's it. First I gotta put the money aside to get it with. I've just been regrettably struggling with debt and stuff like that, trying to get settled in here, trying to get it working, and then once I if I can just get this job with the dealership, I know I'm hungry and I can get these sales, man. I'd be a good salesman. I know I am.
That's what you're going for, is to be a salesman?
Oh yeah, definitely. That can change my life in a single year. I know it can, because I was already hanging out with these guys before, and they're like sitting on millions, you know, and I'm just like, guys gotta show me. I'm fucking sick of struggling. My whole life has just been a struggle, and I'm not asking for hand-me-downs or for like a free pass. I want to earn it, but I need to find a way to earn it. I want to work for it. I don't want to just be given the money and it mean nothing, you know? I want to actually put in the effort. And I know these guys, like, they started doing with like 140 to 160,000 a year selling cars, and now they're doing closer to like 700,000 a year, and for 14 years. Like, yeah, dude, these guys, that's when it all came clear to me. I was like, when I started hanging out with a certain kind of person that I wanted to become, I knew that's what it took. It just needed to being exposed to it. Seeing that these dudes were no different than me. Like, I was literally just a man, just like they were, and all they did was help people find a vehicle that they paid for. And now they're financially free, and that's all I've ever wanted in life. So I'm not going to let this opportunity really pass me up, you know? I'm gonna really dig in and try and get this.
I hope the best for you, bro.
Me too, man. I want to make it work for my family and for Nikita, and if I can have that financial freedom, dude, like, coming and visiting you would be so simple, bro. Literally so simple. The price wouldn't matter, dude. I would not care at all about the price. It's just like, I get to go meet Max. I'm going to go meet Max, like, straight up, and we're going to go drive, and I'm going to pay for his restaurant's wages for like the next little while here, and so I can have them free, and then we can go everywhere, bro.
That would be sick.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna happen, bro.
It's got to. It's got to. I feel like I'm that type of person. I've been through too much shit and I'm sick of it. And I feel like that's the right motive to make this happen. And I'm not doing it for a selfish reason. I'm doing this because I know my family is tired of seeing me struggle like this too. And I just want to make them proud too. And offer them, like, if I could pay off my grandma's house, dude, like, that's like my dream. If I could pay off grandma's house, pay off her car, pay off her debts and stuff, free me and Nikita from debts, and help my mom with hers, and get everybody in a nice, happy place with money, and then they have the freedom to go do the stuff that they actually want to do instead of being a wage slave. Because I know how much that sucks. I know it's like the worst, so if I ever achieved that freedom, I would share it, for sure. I would not hold that to myself. That would be too boring. I'd have no one to share it with, that's lame. I'd want to be free with people, not by myself. Fuck yeah, dude. We could even go to Nürburgring.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude, I know!
I'd want to bring my Civic, though.
Yeah, you could. We could fly our vehicles over. Straight up, bro. Because I wouldn't spend that money on, like, a house, because I know it's a ripoff and stuff. Like, I would create a prosperous living situation for us all, but I wouldn't go over the top. Like, we're not going to be, like, living in a mansion and stuff like that, bro. Like, we'll have nice, decent living, and, you know, keep it real simple, because here's the thing. How often am I actually going to be there, man? Like, if I can reach financial freedom, I'll probably never be home. I'll be in some other country doing some shit.
Yeah, I just had that. For me, if that were to happen for me, I'd have to convince Caitlin to get a fucking passport, and that's going to take forever.
Shit. I mean, if you had the money and you didn't have to worry about other things, it'd probably take like a week.
It's true, man.
I mean, you'd still have to wait for them to send it to you, but like
you need a passport to
like,
even get on a plane to go across the country, man.
Think about
yes, you
it
do.
Like this.
Now you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Now you do.
You gotta have the passport to get into Canada. Now we used to be able to do it on our licenses.
No, I'm talking about just traveling through the states now. Yes, you do.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
Do you need a passport, or is it just the COVID passport?
Oh, honestly, I don't know.
Because I know there's the two different things. As an American citizen, I do believe you have right access to the whole country just on your self-identity. But they might check you for COVID, because I'm not sure how intense the laws are in certain states. I know in Canada, you do need, well, I'm not sure anymore, but now, like, you used to have a passport to get around. And it was a COVID passport, it was a specialized passport that, like, you couldn't get into businesses or restaurants or gyms or anything, man. Like, you had to have this fucking passport if you wanted to function. And a lot of people, you know, really didn't like that. But, yeah, maybe look into it. You might not need a traditional passport to get around, but you might need a COVID one. Just check it out. Can't hurt to look, but, if we were to go to other countries, yeah, we'd need that. But that's no problem. Because think about it like this, man. Okay, if we both achieved that financial freedom. You wake up in the morning, you got Caitlin, you got Silas, everyone's just chilling, go breakfast. The first thing that comes to your mind is, oh hey, I don't actually have to go to work or anything. That's right. We get to do whatever we want for the rest of the day, and for the next weeks, and months, and years. Oh shit, okay. Well, now the door's open, you know, kind of sitting at home and doing what you've always done would probably be kind of kind of boring. I feel like you guys wouldn't hesitate to go get your international and get go traveling. Take Silas
Yeah, because
to
then I
Italy.
can force her.
Well, there would be, you'd probably both be like, yeah, let's go do it, because now you don't have to worry about anything. You got Silas, and you have the money, and you don't have to worry about bringing in more, because it's there already. Ta-da! And then if you invest it properly, your money just makes more money for you, and you don't have to work ever again. It's just done, and then, like, okay, well, let's go get our passports and stuff, and then come home and eat some food and wait for them to show up, and then while we're waiting for the passports to show up, let's plan a world trip. Let's go everywhere. Yeah. We can take the car. You'd have the freedom, and like, notice how not like, only at the very beginning you thought about work and how you didn't have to go, and then that was it. Now you have all that time. Oh. I envision it every day. I'm like, that's what I want my life to do. And I have to do everything in my power to make it happen. And this is my way in. It's that car sales thing. Yeah, I know it is. It's my only way.
Caitlin always told me that I would make a great Audi car salesman.
I thought we lost you.
Yeah, I mean, car people who are into their brand, like, they typically do make the best car salespeople, because they know the most about every spec and every trim, and they've got all the details, and they're passionate about the product. They believe in the product. It's when you love it that much, you don't even really have to sell the product, because in your mind, the product's just selling itself. You're really just describing what you know. And then the people will either like it or not like it, but if you're actually passionate about it and you really like it and you give them all the good details, they're going to be like, oh, dude, yeah, that sounds dope. Right. But you got to be careful, because you need to know the person you're talking to as well. Like, if they're into sport driving and stuff like that, then yeah, hook them up with the info. If they just want a car to get from point A to point B, don't kill them with the info. You'll kill your own sale with that. Just, show them that it's a nice car and that's got cool safety features and that it's really good on gas mileage and it's, durable, so you don't have to spend so much time in the shop. And just, make them aware of these, simple things, and they'll be like, oh yeah. And then if they like the aesthetic of it or whatever, if color's an issue, then there's no issue, right? I got all colors of this model, just I can have it here tomorrow for you. Easy. And, it's really easy to close a sale when you're really passionate about the product. Because then you just, and, if you know how to read people, that helps too. So you got someone like, my biggest test was trying to sell a dad a graduation gift car to his son. And they wanted me to try and sell a charger to this frickin' guy, to his son. And I'm like, really? You want me to try and sell a charger to this dad who his son just graduated? You want me to give this kid a super high-powered car? Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. But it happened. Yo.
The world is gonna get turned.
Yeah, I still made it happen. It wasn't easy, dude. It really, really wasn't. Because in the first, sentence, I could tell that he just did not give a shit about performance or anything to do with that. I'm like, okay. Then I started telling him about all the safety stuff and how it would save him money on his insurance because of all the safety features. And I started telling him about how buying something like this, and I explained how there's the chassis inside with a reinforced cage and all these things to protect your son in case anything. And there's a way to moderate the person driving. So if if your son's getting a little out of hand with it, you can prevent it from happening. You can bring it to an end immediately. And you can hold that privilege on him because you'll be making the payments correct. And yeah. And trying to get them to say yes as much as possible too. That's key. Just agreeing with you. Doesn't matter what it is. Just get them to agree with you on everything.
I gotta tell him the story about the time I bought the Mustang. Dude.
Yeah, tell me about the guy who sold you the Mustang. I want to know.
This? He's a pussy.
He's a pussy.
He called me a pussy.
Oh, what?
Because he called me a pussy the way
Driving.
I was being respectful with the car because it wasn't my car yet.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
So,
when I drive with the people, like, when we're doing the test drive, dude, like, I'm doing 9 and 3, and I'm driving like I'm driving in pit road, dude. Like, I'm like the most precise, safest driver that you could ever ask for. And yeah, like, I was doing a test drive with these two East Indian guys, and I could tell they were mocking me and laughing at me for being so primp and proper with my driving style.
yeah.
But you know what? At the end, there they got owned because the guy doing the evaluation was like, yeah, and Jimmy was the only guy to drive the car properly. I was like, I fucking knew it. I was watching these guys slouched over with one hand on the wheel, leaning on the center console, trying to talk and stuff, and I'm like, oh, you're fucking this up, dude. I got this in the bag, man. And yeah, for sure, I did. But
he was. The thing is, he called me a pussy because I was driving normally. And I'm like, first off, it's my first time in this car, and then I was like, you know what, fuck that. I know how to drive. I'm gonna show him how to fucking drive a car. And
no, and he said, "Are you gonna get on it?"
Oh yeah, he goes, "Are you gonna get on it?" And I was like, "Okay." And what did I do? Man, I don't remember. I don't want to bullshit Noah. I want him to know the true story.
Yeah, I think he like downshift and take off, and then he was like talking to them.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. And I downshifted like 2 gears, and then I'm like, all right, dude. And then there was a corner. It was like a turn, and I don't let off around turns.
Right.
So I just sat on the fucking draw the whole time and banged some gears. And he goes, what? He goes, I want to see my wife or something. He goes, I want to see my wife after. And I was like, this is nothing, dude. I go, this is really nothing. I'm going easy on it right now. And he goes, I take it back or something like that. And I was like, that's it. I'm like, who's the bitch now?
Oh my fuck.
I go, dude, I'm buying the car. I just wanted to drive it to see if I was actually going to enjoy it.
Stop, Harry! We can help you!
So, I don't know.
I think he knew you could do like a 30-day
We're
yeah.
There's a little backstory.
You're cutting out, bro. What'd you say?
Oh, am I good now?
Yeah.
Alright. I was just saying that, I had this little assignment from my dealership this one time, where they wanted me to pretend to be a customer at a different dealership, and to see how hard their salespeople try it, you know? And so, I went and test drove a Tiguan, and,
that's a
we're cruising
Volkswagen.
around. Yeah, it was a Volkswagen. I got signed to go to Volkswagen and Honda. And so I went to Volkswagen, and the guy wanted me to test drive Tiguan. And I'm like, sure, man. I basically was just going to get in whatever he put in front of me. I didn't care at that moment. I just wanted to see how hard he would try to get me to close on this sale. And I wasn't going to budge no matter what. But I was like, well, we're out here. I'm going to test drive some of their cars for fun. And so we're cruising around, never intending to buy anything. And we're cruising in this Tiguan, and he tells me, you know, give it some juice, man. Like, you know, it's got some good engine to it. And I'm like, okay, dude. So it was an automatic with the paddle shifters and stuff. So I popped the stick over into the manual, and I dropped it down, and I just started fucking giving there, dude. And I could see his right hand like grabbing the door handle and squeezing it like really tight. He's just hanging on, and it was just really funny. And I'm just big smile. I'm like, hey, this thing's pretty cool. You know, again, balancing an elephant on a ball, but it was still fun. It was still fun to drive. It had definitely had some balls to it, but I don't think he expected me to just start breaking the law like that, but I did.
So why did they send you to do that for?
Yeah, they wanted me to see with my own eyes what other salespeople did and how hard they tried. And basically, when I came back with my assignment and I reported back, we concluded that it would be easy to outsell these guys because they hardly tried.
Okay.
Like they hardly follow up. You know, like I was testing them basically because they were my competitors. So I wanted to see. We all did. 3 of us got assigned to this task, and we all. Yeah, we did a large sweep over our area, and we went to every dealership we could. And yeah, we all ran the same script basically. And then we all reported back, and we kept reporting back on everything that happened, whether they'd follow up or not, when they would or how they would, whether it be a phone call, text message, or an email. Everything, every single detail came into consideration. And yeah, you know, it was really smart strategy, and it really helped the salespeople out too, because then they realized what they're up against, and it didn't take much to do better than these guys. So it really helped kind of paint a picture of, you know, what we should be doing in order to outsell these guys. But one of my main arguments was a salesman can only do so much with the product he's trying to sell. If the product is crap, and the person knows it's crap, then we're just getting fooled like we fooled those guys. But we're actually getting fooled by patrons. So that was my main argument, and I worship was because I was like, guys, we're lying to people. We're trying to sell them something that's not is what we're labeling it. The
Cutting out,
parts
bro.
and the outsourcing of parts and everything, like that's why I left. I was just like, guys, this isn't even Dodge we're selling anymore, guys. Like I can't believe in a false product. I can't sell this. But now I just don't care. I just want the money so bad. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna sell it. And it's a really fun job, dude. Basically, just hang out with people.
You don't come home smelling like shit.
Yeah, you don't come home smelling like grease and stuff. You hang out with people all day long, driving cars that you'd never own. Like, I can't wait to go do fucking test drive.
Spider-Man.
And these guys already know me a bit too, like, they know, like, I have extensive knowledge on things, like, even Jerome, the head manager of sales, was like, dude, you know things about cars that I never even would have thought of, or even considered. He's like, you gotta be careful with that though, dude, you're gonna ruin yourself, and I kinda did. You're gonna give yourself too much information, and, you know, you're gonna know too much, literally. And it's going to fuck up your sales, and it's gonna fuck up your perspective of the sale.
I got you. Don't put a bad taste in your mouth too.
Yeah.
Because you'll know about it, and you can't really sell the car the way you want to sell it, because you know it's not what you want.
And you know what he said to me? He's like, "Do you want to sell a car or do you want to be right?" And you know, I thought about it, and I'm like, when it comes to something like this, and there's this much money involved, I'd rather be right instead of fucking somebody over.
True.
But nowadays,
good night, Reason. Can you tell Nero good night?
Now I'm just like, you know what? Never mind all that. That's just petty. Fuck it. I'm just gonna sell the car. I'm trying to do something bigger than me. Who cares what I think, or if I think the product is crap?
Yeah, the people coming in there trying to buy a car is fucking... It should be their job to know what the fuck they're going to buy.
Yeah, my job is just to show it to them, show them the features and safety and all that stuff, and then develop a, you know, a payment plan, or like a financing plan, or if they want to buy it, or if they want to have their vehicle as a trade-in on down payment, or anything like that. Yeah, dude. it's really, that's all your job is you're trying to help somebody navigate their way to owning a vehicle.
So when you if you're selling a car, do you get more money if they put more money down, like to yourself?
No, it makes no difference actually, because at the end of the day, the sum of the car sale is the
commission.
Not the commission, but the what would you call it? I guess you could call it revenue in this aspect. For the business itself and for the manufacturers, the commission is a percentage of that, and of that sum. So whether they put a large down payment, a small down payment, or if they're doing like a 3, 4, or 5 year term, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if that paper is signed and you got that car sold and they're paying for it, you got that commission percentage based on the sum of the final sale.
I got you.
Yeah. Which, in that case, the more expensive car you sell, the higher the commission. You see?
Of course.
Yeah, so, like, I'd be ecstatic if I could sell an Alpha, dude. I'd be like, oh, yep, that's more money than I could make in a whole year cooking. Right there. 10% of, like, quarter $1,000,000 car, dude? Dude, like, shit. And that's just one sale. And you can have multiple sales going at once. Like, it's cool. I've seen what these guys do, and, you know, they knew I would be good at this too. Especially when they've taken me out in, like, the craziest cars and done, like, crazy stuff. And I'll just sit there relaxed with a big smile on my face, because, like, it's truly what I love doing, right? So they saw that, and they're like, you know, most people get scared when we drive like maniacs. And I'm like, dude, no. I live for this, man. So they're like, yeah, you're the guy. And then when I left, they tried everything in their power to stop me from leaving, because they're even like, dude, you think I would have called these other 2 guys if they did this? Like, no, dude, like, we think you're the chosen one. Like, we've got all our money on you. And I'm just like, shit, you know. And I'm like, that's where I felt like I disappointed them. But I just also was like, man, like, I was going through my own moral dilemma, essentially. Whether I thought this was the thing I actually wanted to do, and if this was actually, if I felt right for doing this. And now I know I shouldn't have doubted myself there. Because one of those guys that I was talking about there, those 2 guys, they're still there. And they're parts specialists now. And they look like they've done very well for themselves in just a single year. So I'm just like, fuck, okay, I'm going back. We gotta go get this done. It's the only way.
I really hope it all works out for you, bro.
Me too, bro. Me too, because then we can hang out.
Fucking move out here and be a car salesman here.
Fuck, that'd be easy. Eventually, you know, maybe. Once, like, once my grandma passes away and it's just me and Nikita. The world is our oyster, man. There isn't anywhere, like, at this point, we're both nomadic. Like, I'm nowhere near the area where I grew up or lived or whatever. I did grow up in this area for a small period of time, but when we look at my whole life's length, it's actually very small. And, so it does have some kind of home-like feel to it, but honestly, like, I look at the rest of the world and I'm like, dude, I don't feel like I'm tied down to anywhere. And once, you know, all this is settled, it's like, why not? Let's just go. Let's go somewhere. Fuck it. We only get to live once, and I want to see everything. And if I have financial freedom like that from selling cars, and then I don't have to work for a couple years, and then I can transition from here to there, sell cars there, dude, fuck it. I would do that. Do that in a heartbeat, bro.
What? Hello? Where's that voice coming from?
Maybe even try for my dual citizenship.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Apparently, I have a dual citizenship, and I didn't even know.
With Italy?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, man, it would be really cool. American Canadian. I've always had like this positive feeling about like our countries coming together and actually like bonding and, you know, working together. Could remain a sovereign nation and still be one with each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've always thought like, man, like Canadians and Americans, man, they're really, you know, not that different at all. We're North Americans at the end of the day, and I think hi Deadkey. I think at the end of the day, man, like, yeah, we all share a lot of similarities with each other, and just feel like our governments are doing whatever they can to have us look at each other in a negative way. And it's like, no, man, I love my American friends, and I've always had American friends, and I've always loved the States. And I've always viewed it as like, yeah, the best country in the world, like straight up. No country is without its problems. But if I had to choose between every country in the world, I would choose, yeah, the States, straight up. Hell yeah.
It's not so great. It's like impossible to fucking buy anything anymore. But that's everywhere.
That, yeah, I was gonna say that's everywhere, my brother. And, you know, still, the States, they have a lot more opportunity and a lot more rights than Canadians. And I kind of wish that Canadians would be able to be a bit more patriotic. Feels like, because one of my things that, like, how I test other Canadians to see if they're, like, really about it or not, is, like, I'll say something like, I stand on guard for thee. And if they don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm sorry, but we're on different levels. As Canadians. Yeah, and it's not like I'm shaming a person or looking down at them for it. It's literally just to determine how much they love the country. If they know what I'm talking about, they'll resonate with it immediately and like stand up and stand proud and, you know, stand with their chest at attention and be like, me too, I stand on guard for thee. And look dead in the eyes and be like, yeah, we would answer the Call of Duty in a heartbeat. That's a real Canadian.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
like,
about that.
No, yeah, exactly. That's because you're from the States. It's not really part of your culture, your traditions, or anything like that. But it's one of the most powerful sayings in our national anthem. And when you say it to a Canadian and they respond in likely like they respond like you do, then yeah, they're straight up. They're like real Canadian. But when they're like, huh? What are you talking about? It's like, you don't even know? It's like, nah, never mind. It's all good. That's what I stand on guard for you. People like me, we stand on guard for thee, for people like you.
Sorry, I'm in like a heated battle.
No, I'm watching it too, dude. Where are you?
You on a rooftop?
Like a venom-infested rooftop?
Yeah.
Damn. It's so creepy looking, man. It keeps distracting me too. I'll be like trying to talk and stuff, and I keep looking at it. I'm like, man, what? I have the volume turned down, so I'm not even sure what's going on story-wise, but I just see you battling all these venoms, and I'm just, man! Spider-Man, you crazy.
I don't like this storyline of this Spider-Man game because there's so many. There's two different Spider-Mans.
Oh, they had like a couple different universes put together?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, multiverse Spider-Man type deal is becoming really popular, I noticed.
Yeah.
Still here. No way that thing is talking to me.
Now what the hell's going on?
Me personally, I always really liked the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. I thought that one was the bomb.
Where am I?
The cartoon?
Yeah, the 90s one. The old one is kind of cheesy. It's like trying to watch the Hulk, the old Hulk. It's impossible.
Wait, which are you talking about? The first Spider-Man that they made a movie out of?
Yeah, I'm talking about like first Spider-Man cartoon where it's like 1960s Spider-Man.
Oh.
And he's all like, "Stop, villain, before I web you up and give you to the proper authorities." And like, it's just so proper, and it's just hard to watch now. It's really cringy. And the Hulk is like that too, the original Hulk cartoon. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to watch. It's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, the 90s one was really cool. Had, just the right balance of, like, tech and, like, superhero phenomena and, yeah, like the supernatural type shit. Yeah, it was cool. Spider-Man 90s was really cool. I also like the X-Men 90s ones. That was amazing.
I don't think any Spider-Man is better than who played as Tobey Maguire. Tobey was...
Yeah, that's an iconic Spider-Man, dude. Like, that's so legendary. Oh, what's happening to him? What the fuck?
Haley's in trouble.
Oh no, don't rip him in half. Yeah, there you go.
Next to the bridge.
See what I mean? Now it's just like some little friggin' kid, and now this is the regular Spider-Man.
So that's the main Spider-Man, and then the other Spider-Man's the secondary one?
No, this is the main one.
This is the main one? Okay, so the one you were just playing as the secondary one.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they both still Peter Parker?
This one's Pete, the other one is Miles.
Oh, okay.
Call me when you're done. Sorry, Miles.
And I never knew Spider-Man could fly through the air like this.
Oh, he's got a wingsuit on or something?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's dope. I didn't know Spider-Man had a wingsuit like that. I guess he's got some pretty cool tech these days. Like, I can't remember which movie it was, but like, Tony Stark hooked Spider-Man up with...
Yeah, where he has like the nanotech on it.
Yeah.
I know. Just hang on. I'm coming.
Does Toby have like symbiote powers or something? I noticed he's like turning into these.
It's the anti-symbiote.
Oh, okay. So is it like the main symbiotes that you fight are just regular people that have been infected?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, gotcha. So it's basically affecting like the whole world then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to understand now.
He has a sick power up when it builds up where nothing can hurt him and he just fucking destroys him.
Are you doing it right now?
Not yet. I'll tell you when I do it.
Okay. Ah.
Come on! They're coming out of the subway tunnel!
Let's see.
The meteorite has to be underground. Venom! Please talk to me!
Can't fucking touch those breathing.
Get underground. I can't leave these people behind.
Those tether things that show up when you're not in combat, is that just to tell you, like, your spidey senses, like, that there's enemies around?
Are you talking about the red thing that goes around his head?
Yeah, and like, and then sometimes there's like tethers that like, they're not actually you shooting the web, but like kind of like lines that point towards other enemies that aren't in your sight.
Yeah, those are enemies that were shooting at me.
Oh, okay.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, whoa! Holy shit, dude. He just rushed you like crazy. Oh, there's two of them! Oh, dude! Looked like that hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit, dude. You died?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. Those things were tough. They're fucking like juggernaut venoms.
No. Come on, Spider-Man. Almost done.
Oh my god, dude.
Harry! Can you hear me?
Have you fought big ones like these guys yet?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh man, they're really aggressive, hey? Holy shit, dude! Yeah, these AIs are tough. They both attack you simultaneously. Most AIs will take turns on you.
Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Now they can't touch me.
Oh, nice. Like you're indestructible at the moment?
Yeah.
There, the subway tunnel.
Boom! Oh yeah! Take that, random civilian. Not so civil civilian.
This game is getting fucking intense. It was
Yeah,
boring
dude,
in the beginning.
that was a hard fucking looking battle, part of my language.
What's up, dude?
White Spider-Man? Oh, Jordan. Good night, bro.
What are you doing here?
I'm proud of him, actually, you know. He's not taking the team thing personal or anything, and he's still hanging out with us.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to see that. Because for a little bit there, he was, you know, talking about, he was talking, like, down on himself and stuff, and I had to, like, you know, chat with him. Like, dude, no. Like, I still hang out with you lots, bro. Don't take it like a personal thing. We still have, you know, we still can drive, we can still play and stuff. It's just, I explained it to him, like, in proper terms and all that stuff, but yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No, I'm happy that he, you know, listened to me, and I hope he learned from it, you know. He can go forward and, you know, not have that happen again, and, I even said, you know, like, just because you're not directly on our team anymore doesn't mean that you can't, like, join another team, dude. Like, there's lots of racing teams out there, bro. Don't just not play because you're not on this team, dude. Like, keep playing, for sure. It's not gonna upset us if you join a racing team, like, you know. We'll always be your friend, bro. But definitely don't stop doing what you're doing because of us.
I messed up. I was terrible to you. Your dream, our dream, healing of worlds.
Yeah, when he started saying that stuff, I felt really bad, you know. I was like, oh man. I mean, he is just a kid, and he's probably, I don't know, it seems like, he might have a hard time with some stuff.
Yeah.
Might be a little socially awkward, kinda, you know?
I'm here.
It's just like, no,
I don't think so. I think he's okay with the social part.
I think he'd probably be alright once he warmed up to you, but I think at first, if you're to meet Dominici in person, you might be like a little standoffish and kind of shy. Kind of seems like that kind of person. Until, you know, you realize that you're chill, and then he could be all goofy and silly. But,
yeah.
At first I feel like, yeah, he'd be shy. And that's totally okay, but I feel like with girls it'd be even worse for him. Probably feel so awkward around girls.
It's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
That's okay. No, he'll be okay. I strip things good. Nobody hates him or anything remotely like that.
No.
Yeah. And I feel like when we play Grand Theft Auto, I help him from, you know,
Feeling that
doing
way.
shit, because he really shouldn't be playing that game, but I show him that there's more fun things to do than just being, you know, a gang character in this game.
I'll try to find a way inside.
Yeah.
Well, he really likes the cars in the game, so I'm like stoked on that. I'm like, yeah, dude. If I catch you with a prostitute, I'm gonna lose my shit. I will literally tell your dad, young man. You'll never play Grand Theft Auto again.
It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
It's looking like this is where I'm gonna have to cut it out. Because
I want to help you, Harry.
Man, that's a tough floor. Look at how many enemies you have to deal with.
Did you go down there? You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man.
I heard you saying you don't like the green ones, and now you've got all green ones.
It's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
Oh my god. Whoa.
I have to get to that meteorite. I'm so close.
Can it be kind of hard to time up the dodges and stuff like that?
yeah.
Man, that's crazy looking, dude. Boom. Dude, you are just smashing these guys now.
Fuck these.
It's like that one comic where Spider-Man throws the Hulk into space. Yo, right, hang on 1 second, bro. I'll be back.
Harry, talk to me!
Please help us, Peter. We need you.
I'm trying, buddy. I just need that meteorite, okay? Miles, I'm not seeing a rock.
No? Hold on. I'm nearly to you.
Thanks for coming, Peter.
Love you.
Yo, I'm back.
What up, bro? Yo,
We're
I'm gonna
gonna.
save this game right here. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it's probably like quarter after midnight now. Hey.
Yeah, just about. But yeah, it is a
Shoot.
quarter. But all right, homie.
That's alright, man. Yeah, it's so good chatting with you again, bro. It's been a little while, but I'm sure I'll catch you